the avenue is where the dope sounds come from. One bomb slip and everything is accomplished. Yeah. Let it ride to the coming up. 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 I quest upon the stars with a leap. Display my style in my walk, cause I know talk is cheap. Drenched in mendacity, I has to be the bold one. Drastically, I'm gonna fold one. Ready, steady, Freddy, Eddie will never pass the commander-in-chief. My slander is brief. The manners of a thief are to get ya, get with ya, switch the picture, but stupid's here to split the child from the game while the wow have been tamed. The hieroglyphic wizard kills a blizzard when I reign, and I gain the utmost. What coast reaps the benefits, living it, giving it, so no, you've never been in it. Curse the fine nursery rhyme when I wrote it. Snoopy had a bad of it, possessing halitosis, so scope the place. List I read for A+, skins bust when I end up with a scandalous fraud. Frauds applaud, but be authors like Maud. I give you the fifth and last alphabet, you still think it's hard. Yo, name it the one who shall hit like the genius. Thirsty, I seen ya removed from my pina colada. Gotta spot a lot of hoes, not a foe. Claim to be too flying, I'ma have to swat a hoe. Dada bro, in the eye though, I know his eye is sneaky. Vanilla reaping beats on account of being sleepy. Let it ride to the coming up. Let it ride to the coming up. Let it ride to the coming up. Let it ride to the coming up.
Yo, I utilize my instinct to chop up the sinews. Don't know kung fu, yet I flip and run through aerial stunts. I carry those blunts for pleasure. The versions I create, they be great. My dresses fool many, so they think I have no gifts. The blind ones are swift to find out I've got a blind one, so don't test. But yes, that's some that would peruse me still. John Henry told it a sledge, I used to lose evil. Conjure up thoughts, conscious what brought the atmosphere. Yet atmosphere's my movement. The smooth and it complements the rough that I bring it. The crew stand to hop the fence, a duck as I'm swinging.
So cease with the greed and ask for pity. My words stick like hickeys on a breast. Call me Mickey, I've got many. Pour to pour when we explore to pour them off a bow and leave them in the dust is a chore no more. But to wax a big broad's not a bore. Spring action brings satisfaction. Funny things happen, slapping on styles like the hand of Ike Turner. On Tina, I'm Tina, and so I'm Mike Burner. Fatty, when you're mad at me, you make me feel dumb. Still one secure on my feet, so I preach in the convincing tones for apprehending.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is J Love with Microphone Masters on dubcnn.com. Hey, yo, I want you to do me a favor. Check out my friends over at Casual Sports Radio Network. That's KSRN. AZ.com, Casual Sports Radio Network. That's where you're going to find everything that has to do. If you are a football fan, if you're a basketball fan, if you like a little bit of hip hop the way that I do, check it out. My man Casual E runs that over there. Again, Casual Sports Radio Network, KSRNAZ.com. You can.
We in the drop top, hot ride, cruising heavily. Leaving the crowd, cloud, roundhouse, Frankie Beverly. Bass kicking, harder than these other suckers. Rock kicking, pump, bitches jealous and the motherfucker.
Look what you made me do. If I was you, I hate me too. Look what you made me do. If I was you, I hate me too.
I'm in that Neiman Marcus, new coat. Flick a splash, you soaked. I'm Final Four, you niggas just hooping for a JUCO. Okay. I'm on the baseline. The United Center just got a new flow. And I'm sitting so close, they fuck around and let you do coach. I stay on that bully boy. Homie Tony Kukoc in the clutch. And time's money, so it really ain't no rush for me. All these bitches up in here, and you ain't got your brush, dummy. All these bitches in my ear, man, tell them girls to hush for me. Oh no, man, he got that bad. I was SL5 when you caught that cab. These blood tigers wanna bite my swag. And I ain't worried about them claws, hope you caught that jab. I don't give a shit, nigga. I don't really care about Joey Moe. Just click, click, nigga. Champagne glasses keep on toast. Look what you made me do. Oh, biting ass niggas dig a grave, you through.
We in the drop top, hot ride, cruising heavily. Leaving the crowd, cloud, roundhouse, Frankie Beverly. Bass kicking, harder than these other suckers. Rock kicking, pump, bitches jealous and the motherfucker.
Look what you made me do. If I you, I hate me too. Look what you made me do. If I was you, I hate me too.
Meet your brand new idols. Me and Sir Michael love the rock. Sir Charles chopping blades up the block. Bathrobe in a gold eagle rolling. Throw a rug on me. Supreme clientele rolling big dough, homie. What it is, it's green and it's lovely and it's fluffy, loud and sticky, and I think I need to hug it. Run up to the mall, still shopping for them Nauticas. The big boat originals, niggas being all of us. Crazy heel figure, Tommy boxes in the closet of the spot. At the round table, change the name to Camelot. Now you get it, grit on it, cut it, split it, get the checks distributed it. Bitch, I'm liquid, Fiji water, put the blunt guts in. No offense, I'm the only one in here rolling switches and bitches go around. Mounds, rivers, you be acting funny, dog, don't pass this nigga nothing. $20 on me, full run to the store. Nantucket's got some papers, jawbreakers for the molars. Dog shit in the yards, bird shit on your shoulders. And don't act like you ain't never heard of us before. Yeah, the cool kids, you know. The livest, most polished rap show on the road.
We in the drop top, hot ride, cruising heavily, leaving the proud cloud, roundhouse, Frankie Beverly, bass kicking pump, harder than these other suckers, rock kicking pump, bitches jealous in the motherfucker.
Look what you made me do. If I was you, I hate
Well,
me
talk
too.
about tell me about Birdie Entertainment, or Birdie Film. So I know Birdie Entertainment in terms of where you put your music out and doing that, but what about the film aspect of it?
Well, the film stuff, I've always wanted to do that since I was young. You feel what I mean? Another, right. and this to bring up my man Mike again. My man Mike, I remember when he recorded. He was like the first cat to like record us and help us improve our studio stuff. You know what I'm saying? Our studio, just the way we get down in the studio, pretty much. When I'm talking about like me, my cousin Embray, and my other cousin Garland. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So basically, he ended up going to Full Sail University, so he was out of town for a minute. And I remember just talking to him and just, you know what I mean, just being into. He was basically at like a multimedia school, if you're familiar with Full Sail. Right. And I've always been into editing and doing all that type of stuff since my early 20s probably. So I like the way it's always. I mean, the stuff that you have that I've been able to see. I think you have in terms of indie films. One of them is called Corner that's coming out, right? Yeah. I started working on Corner, and then it's like I'm working on a few things right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people I try to work on a bunch of stuff at once. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be coming out. So talk about Corner. Did you write, direct? What's your involvement in that? Talk about that. The premise of it is just it's a short film. Everything that I do, I write. You feel what I mean? I do a lot of stuff on my own. So it's like the idea of this film was basically a short film just to, to show like basically I got skills when it comes to actual filmmaking. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I just jump right into and said I'm a filmmaker now. It's like I've been studying it for years. You know what I mean? I've known filmmakers. I've worked closely with cats that shot films. It's like one of my first music videos was with Todd and Guscoan. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I remember, you remember Todd A? He did a lot of stuff for a lot of cats. So I used to sit back and just pick at his brain, chop it up with him. It's like, it's been something I wanted to do for years. And now I have the ability to do it. Nice, man. Nice. So, again, we're with the one and only Knock, none of a kind. So, MC, entrepreneur, filmmaker, director, writer, all those things. So, you mentioned in terms of what you have going on for 2019. Talk about new projects in terms of on the music side or whatever the case may be. The floor is yours in terms of what you got coming up and all that, man. As far as the album, I'm planning on rolling this album out a little differently. I don't want to speak on when exactly the release date is, but I already dropped one joint from it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah. It's gonna be a process. I'll put it that way. But just pay attention for the next few months, and new music is just gonna keep on dropping. And it's gonna be a part of this project called A-Town Chronicles. It's got my man Chili's on it. My man Dom's gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of cats that I'm trying to get involved in. And my man Lux is on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually shot some shots of us in the studio too. That's on my YouTube page. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I try to just get the whole experience of being in the lab. You know what I mean? And trying to just convey it through the film thing at the same time. It's like killing two birds with one stone. You know
and I think what's really cool about that, and I'm not just saying it because we're chopping it up, but like for example, there was one scene where there was an MC that's in the booth, and so you hear him spitting it a cappella, but then you switch just a second later, same verse, but you're hearing it from outside of the booth, and so you're hearing it. So it's that comparing and it's that contrast that I think makes something like that compelling and interesting.
And that was really, to me, was probably the tighter, part as far as the filmmaking part of it, not the musical part. But as far as like making that transition, because that's something you see as an artist. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you're in the lab with Cat, you're in the booth, so you know what it's like to be in the booth. So that's why I was in the booth, and I want to get that feeling. And then when you're outside the booth watching your partner spit, it's like you're seeing both sides of it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. So let folks know how they can stay in touch with you on social media, all that type of stuff. Let them know how to stay in touch with Knox.
Instagram is instagram.com/Knoxspit. That's NOKSPIT. My YouTube is the same thing. It's YouTube.com/Knoxspit, NOKSPIT, and then Twitter and all that's the same. You know what I mean? So email me at birdentertainment@gmail.com.
That's what's up, man. So we gotta do this again because we can go into all kinds of. We gonna do it again because in part 2 when we go keep this going, man. So of course we're gonna get into some joints. Of course we're gonna get into some stuff by the one and only Doc. You are listening to Microphone Masters on WESTCOAST.
Dumb nice, one life, I'ma live it. Some might run right with negative positions about your boy. I don't give a it's really null and void. It's expected. Bosh, Mr. Almost lost it over profit and Mr. Catch some charges if my options get exhausted and Mr. Pay my bread, possibly I'm hot and posturing. You know what the Versity flows, serving them though like a bourbon. It's like my third in a row and I'm swerving. Trying to murder my foes for certain. Trying to further my goals, how I'm curving the urge, no disturbing the focus. Trump on Marosa, punks that approach us. Smack they La Boca, stacking these notes up, laughing and dashing. Made for this action. Game dry, same guys, flossing all the same rides. Same dimes, cops shooting cats, we in the same time. I know I'm on my pulpit, just tired of the bullshit. Just trying to give the people what? Nothing. Got this lit as the whole town give it up. We just trying to give them what? I bet they can't get enough. Got this lit as the whole town give it up. We just trying to give them what? Don't keep them cats around you if they toxic and you prospering. Bird brain is out here gossiping. I'm watching them. Third string is out here plotting on the spot you in. Just posted in the cut like yeah. Fam turn to foe quick, no shit. Don't get how my city has some hitters, get some shine, but they don't stick. No slick, talk this common shit. If you know Nick, just giving them the truth is what? Do it every day like fame ain't my aim. I ain't changed my lane, I stayed on it. Never went against the grain, if it meant for change, not exact from that, was made for it. Last to ask, first to pay for it. First to flash, last to lay dormant. Practice pay so you have to pay homage. Rack my brain to the passions laid on it. Game dry, same guys, flossing all the same rides. Same dimes, cops shooting cats, we in the same time. I know I'm on my pulpit, just tired of the bullshit. Just trying to give the people what? Nothing. Got this lit as the whole town give it up. We just trying to give them what? I bet they can't get enough. Got this lit as the whole town give it up. We just trying to give them what?